It's Rob. Leave a message. It's the big game today. Win or lose, you guys are coming over for a feast. I'm talking grilled shrimp, stuffed barbecue chicken, and some really cool grilled corn boats. So go out there and whoop some butt.
This is not a drill.
It's time to grill.
Got some buddies coming over later on today. They're playing in a championship touch football game. Now they're either gonna come over for a victory dinner or a consolation bash. Either way, I'm gonna be doing grilled chicken, some cool corn boats, and a grilled shrimp salad. And I'm making the dressing for it. Just gotta get some sour cream and mayo. So simple ingredients here. A little mayo and a little sour cream. Just get this into our blender. Just pop that in. Little mayo now. This is gonna add that tang and that really smooth texture, both the sour cream and the mayo. Let's get that in. All our fresh herbs here, some chives, tarragon, and parsley. Parsley's gonna add that little pepperiness, the tarragon, nice little licorice flavor, and chives, the onions. Woo! Anchovy fillet, and this is only for salt. You won't taste the fish at all. And some tarragon vinegar. Now you can make this at home, or you can buy it in the store. It's up to you. So let's just blitz this, bring it all together. Perfect. This is brought together nicely. Color I'm looking for, nice pea green. Really smooth. Gonna pour this into a bowl and pop it into the fridge. The longer this sits, the better it's gonna taste. Pop it in the fridge. Remember I talked about those corn boats a little earlier? It's a really simple thing to do here. What I wanna do is just remove all the silk. There we go. Corn goes on the grill. The husk itself, pop it into water. Because you know what? I'm gonna use that with all my grilled vegetables. I'm not even gonna really grill them. Just gonna put it on the top rack, let it heat through. There's gonna be a little cheese in there. That's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna do a few more here. Just leave that alone. Now we're gonna do our grilled vegetables. Got some asparagus. Nice summertime vegetable. Just pop these elastics off. All you have to do now, snap. Wherever they snap, you know that's exactly where it's supposed to break. Nature's perfect snapping point. Now I'm making an asparagus raft. This, once you get them onto the grill, you can flip them nice and easily. Also, nothing will fall through the grates. So the last raft is done. Now for our peppers. We'll just simply take out the seeds. We're just gonna pop these onto the grill. We just want the skin to blister up nicely. We'll cut these into a nice little fine dice. Just pull that out. All the seeds. Grab our other peppers here. I've cut my peppers nice and big because I'm gonna cut them into small little bite-sized pieces. If you cut them that size right away, fall through the grill. This is perfect. Asparagus is done. Corn's ready to go. I've cut the onions all uniform, cook evenly, but I just want to grill them nicely. Get some char marks, but they'll be still sweet and still hard. Garlic in the skins so that they kind of just caramelize on the outside, but the inside's nice and soft. Want to protect them. Just a touch of olive oil here. Just make sure you get that on liberally here. Spread that all around. Don't forget your peppers and your asparagus. Make sure you oil them all down nicely. And just season them a little bit with a little salt. There we go. All that flavor will be sealed right in there. Just a touch. And off to the grill. Gonna get my veg on now. Wanna see how hot my grill is? 1 steamboat, 2 steamboat, 3 steamboat, 4 steamboat, 5 steamboat. That means it's hot enough, ready to go. So just wanna wipe our grill down with a little bit of veg oil. You can use grapeseed oil, any oil you got at home. Just make sure you wipe your grill down, nothing sticks. There we go. Now, these onions, they're gonna take the longest. I wanna get those on right away. Just want some nice charring, very lightly. Garlic, also gonna take a while. So pop those on, just let those cook. Just want to get the rest of my corn on. Just want those kernels to start charring. Let's get those on nicely. There we go. Since I've got both grills going, over to the next one. Super hot grill also. 1 steamboat, 2 steamboat, 3 steamboat, 4 steamboat, 5 steamboat. Whoo! Even for a guy like me, that's still hot. Ready to go. So put these on, right on the side. Here we go. Get the rest of our veg on, all our peppers. Just want a little charring here. Not too charred. These are perfect. A couple more minutes and they'll be done. Let's go check on our corn. Man, look at these beautiful char marks. This is gonna be nice and caramelized, nice and sweet. These are ready to come off. Man, this is gonna be good. Grilled vegetables off. Now, I wonder if those guys are winning or losing. They should be playing right about now. I hope they win because these guys are sore losers. My vegetables, I just want to get them to room temperature. Peppers, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Nice and firm. All we have to do is let those come to room temperature. I'm gonna start my shrimp. Want to marinate our shrimp now. A little tarragon vinegar, so just splash that on. Don't want to use too much acid here because after 30 minutes, it'll start to cook the fish. It'll be rubbery once it hits the grill. Little olive oil. Close it up. Do the little burp. Into the fridge for 30 minutes. And these are gonna taste great once they hit the grill. Chicken breasts. I'm gonna work on a little stuffing here. I'm gonna use a little goat's cheese, oregano, and some thyme. So just open this up. Just squeeze that in. Make sure you get out all that goodness. There we go. We're just gonna mash this around now. Make sure it's nice and softened. So we're gonna use a little fresh oregano. Because this is baby stuff, just tear it by hand, just throw it in there. A little fresh thyme. All those earthy flavors. Thyme adds a nice little earthiness. So I just wanna add a little maple syrup here. Wanna add some sweetness to this. Goat's cheese is really salty. You want to add some sweetness to it now. Here we go. Just mix that around till it's really creamy. This is ready for our filling. But first, we've got to cut a pocket into our chicken breast. So we'll put our chicken breast down. So you've got your chicken tender here, and you can always use this for anything, but we're going to keep it intact. Look for the fat side now, and I'll show you. Just cut a little pocket in. There we go. Just run the knife all the way down. Make sure you don't pierce your meat. Perfecto. Got our little pocket. Let's get a spoon here. Just take out some of our filling. Pop that right in. Close that back up. I want to use these toothpicks. I've soaked them in water so they don't burn when they hit the grill. Now I just want to thread them through, just like you're sewing. Back and forth, back and forth. There we go. So I've just finished putting my toothpick through. What I want now is to make sure that it's nice and sealed. A little bit of cheese is gonna ooze out, but that's not bad. But the cheese is gonna be molten inside, very ooey gooey good. I gotta do a few more now. Just wanna marinate these guys here now. I just put the toothpick in sideways so it doesn't pierce the bag. Just pop these all in. Be gentle here. Don't be rough with them. Perfect. Little maple syrup for some sugar here. Not too much. Just coat all of those pieces. That's gonna caramelize once it hits the grill. Some lemon juice. Fresh. Just get all of that in there. Perfect. So just close our bag. Make sure you do a little burp. Just rub them nice and gently. Make sure you get all that marinade all over the chicken. Pop it into the fridge for 30 minutes, but don't forget to wash your hands. My veg is all cooled down. Time to chop it all up now. Just gonna finish off my corn here, and I'm gonna cut the rest of the vegetables the same size as these corn niblets. Let's just get this into my bowl. Those onions. Onions are chopped. Get them into the bowl. Everything's gonna taste really good. Now for the peppers. Pop those in. Really gonna add some nice sweetness with those onions. Asparagus time. There we go. Take those off. Skewer's gone. All we want to do, bite-sized pieces. This is gonna add that nice crunchiness plus a little bitterness. And the garlic. Just got to get them out of their skins now. They should pop out nice and easy. There we go. Just squeeze those out. I'm gonna turn this into a bit of a paste here. All those flavors are nice and mellow now. Just mash that into your board. Don't have to do it too finely, just get it on top. We're gonna mix it all the way through. We're gonna use a little smoked Gouda here. We're gonna add another dimension of flavor here. Very mild cheese, but the smoke adds a real richness to it. So we're just gonna grate that. Just gonna add that in. Just gonna mix this all through now. Just combine all the ingredients. Now for some fresh cilantro. Just a quick little chop. Do the old roll, roll, roll. Just want to release some of those essential oils. There we go. And just combine this again. Now we're going to flavor this a little bit more here. A little kosher salt, a little black pepper. Just get that in there. And do another little mix here. Make sure I get a little cheese in there too. That smoky Gouda. All those flavors, the corn, the peppers. It's gonna pop this into the fridge, let it set up. Wonder if those guys are winning. Game's almost over. I hope they won. But regardless, I've got some nibblies for these guys. Pita bread, some simple olive oil. Just drizzle this in. Come on, get in there. There we go. Just a touch of garlic powder, because that's gonna add some nice flavor there. Just mix this together. And this is Greek pita bread. You can get this big stuff or you can get the small stuff. It really doesn't matter. Little brush. Just brush it on nicely, so once it hits the grill, it doesn't burn. All right. Get some sesame seeds on here. Now when this pita hits the grill, it's gonna crisp up nice. They're gonna be little chips. You can dip them into anything you want. And those sesame seeds, ooh, they're gonna toast. They're gonna be very, very nutty. Got some shrimp to do. Shrimp have sat in the marinade, tarragon vinegar and a little bit of olive oil for a while. 30 minutes to be exact. All I wanna do is just get them out, pat them dry, and they're ready for the grill. All I want to do is just make sure that they're patted nice and dry. Once they hit the grill, nothing will stick. These are ready to go. Off to the grill. I'm going to put my pita bread on and my shrimp on. Before I do that, got to season up these shrimp here a little bit. Little salt, little pepper, got your oil. Just let them coat, coat, coat. Now, super hot grill, 5 steamboat rule. Can't get to 5, it's too hot. Just let it relax for a while. This is perfect right now. Let's oil the grill down. There we go. Make sure nothing sticks. There we go. We'll just put the shrimp on. Shrimp's gonna take about 2.5 minutes max per side. Just keep a good eye on them though. As soon as they start to turn color, you know it's ready to come off. Next, the pita chips. Just toss those on. Those are gonna take about 1.5 minutes. We've got some sesame seeds on top. Just watch them so they don't burn. So nature's actually built in that automatic flip. As soon as they start to turn color, you know you can turn them. And the pita's ready to come off. Nice and toasty. See that color on there? That's perfect, ready to come off. Shrimp time. Now, how simple was that? Toss them up, get them in the bowl. 2 points. From the outside, 3. As soon as these come to room temperature, I'm gonna pop them into the fridge. These are excellent cold with that salad. Shrimp and pita off the grill, pita out, shrimp into the fridge. My grilled veg, ready to go. Let's make those boats. Soaked corn. Let's get rid of some of that water. Beauty of cooking outdoors. Just peel off one of the husks here. We're gonna use this to tie it up a little later. I'll show you that in a second. We're just gonna make a little boat here. Let's move this over. Grab our spoon. We'll just fill the center, because this is just gonna heat through nicely. All that cheese will melt, and all those veg will become nice and warm. Nice. Fold it back over. Remember the one I tore off a little earlier? Just get your knife, cut it all the way down, and just tie it up. How simple is this? Little knot, there we go. And we're just gonna put those off to the side, and we're gonna make a few more boats here. Just tie the last one up here. So that corn, the roasted garlic, the sweet pepper. This is gonna really taste good once it hits the grill. Just tie this up, pop that here. We'll grab our chicken to the grill. So I'm patting my chicken dry here. I had it in maple syrup. Maple syrup is basically liquid sugar. Put those on the grill, they'd burn right away. So you want to make sure you get off all of the moisture now. So you just want to pat them dry, and we're going to season them up a little bit here. A little salt, just get that all over. Make sure you coat both sides. A little pepper. Just want to flip them all over. Make sure you get seasoning on both ends here. Really important that the chicken's nicely seasoned. Make sure a little salt and pepper on there. They have to be seasoned well. That's finished. Our grill time now. Got a drip pan in here. That's gonna help with all the flare-ups. Make sure nothing comes up at me. The cheese might melt, plus the caramelization from the maple syrup. But all we wanna do now, quick little oil down. There we go. Just make sure we wipe it down nicely and just slide the grill over. Now we're cooking this chicken with indirect heat. Burner in the middle, off. 2 side burners, medium high. About 325 degrees Fahrenheit, about 160 degrees Celsius. So just pop the chicken into the middle, 10 minutes. When I have 5 minutes left to go, I'll slide my corn boats on the top. That'll just melt the cheese nicely, and it'll be ready to go. Just close the lid, 10 minutes to go. Just gonna flip over my last breast here. Now these are almost done, another 5 minutes to go. We'll just put our corn on now. These are only gonna take about 5 minutes. We're just gonna melt the cheese inside. Just pop them on, close the lid, walk away, come back. We'll be ready to eat. I hope those guys are ready. Let's It's been 5 minutes now. Let's take a look. Whoa, ho, ho. The cheese is really melted. These are ready to come off. Let's just chuck these off. Woo, woo, woo. The guys are gonna really love this chicken. But you know what? Let's take a look at our corn boat. Ooh, let's look at the cheese melted in there really nicely. Oh, geez, these are really good. Just get our chicken off and our corn boats off. Time to eat.